So far we've simplified for a specific value, we've simplified for given values, and now we can simplify an expression given a variable itself. So in other words, we're going to have a theta here that is not going to be simplifiable by itself, so we're going to simplify the expression. So let's say we're given cosine of theta minus 3 pi over 2. So based on this information, I'm going to be able to rewrite this and then simplify it just like we would if we were, going to be factoring something or trying to solve for this value of theta. So that's how you can kind of think about this. Is this going to be something that we can use to simplify, which is going to help us in our solution methods or in proving identities that are a little bit more complex. So we have cosine of theta minus 3 pi over 2. Since this is a difference of cosines, we're going to be able to write this as cosine of theta, cosine of 3 pi over 2, plus sine of theta, sine of 3 pi over 2. Now notice there's nothing that we can do with cosine and sine of theta. They're as simple as they can get. However, we know the values of cosine of 3 pi over 2 and sine of 3 pi over 2. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to plug in these values. So I know cosine of 3 pi over 2 is going to be 0, and sine of 3 pi over 2 is going to be negative 1. So this gives me cosine of theta times 0 plus sine of theta times negative 1 is going to give me a simplification of negative sine of theta. So you can probably even see that if I were to say this is equal to negative sine of theta and ask you to show if this is a true identity or not, that you're going to be able to show this using these sum and difference formulas. So again, not really new concepts, but new tools that you can work with inside of our old concepts.